Hey ladies, blush. I know it's a dreaded word in the makeup industry. Okay, so many of you are probably looking at me being like, blush, I ain't gonna deal with the blush, no blush for me. That stuff makes me look like a clown. Guess what? I'm gonna show you how not to make yourself look like a clown and to properly match yourself, okay? So a lot of the things that people get confused about when it comes to blush, they just grab like a pink, like a deep pink, and they're like, all right, here's blush, boom, and they put it on and they're like, oh my gosh, I look like a clown. But let me just tell you, okay, the variations of shades are meant for your skin tones, okay? But you can take any dark blush or any light blush, or that's medium blush, or any light blush, and you can adapt it to your look no matter what your skin tone is, okay? So before I show you how to put it on, the first thing you need to know is it's all in the brush, okay? So you need to make sure that you have a good blush brush. I like to use one that it has a curvature and it's got fluffy bristles, okay? Synthetic fluffy bristles. You don't want anything that's too tight, because if it's too tight, you're not gonna be able to dust it because it's gonna go on really hard. And then you're gonna take forever trying to like get that color in. And that's probably why you look like a clown, because you're using the wrong type of blush or you're putting too much product on, okay? So brush, this is important, okay? Make sure you get a blush brush. This is an angled blush brush. I like it because you're gonna put the blush from the top of your apple cheeks. You're gonna put it in the apples of your cheeks and you're gonna swoop. So having an angled blush brush will put the most color where it's supposed to go while going upwards. There are different ways to put on blush, but I'm gonna show you the easiest way to do it, okay? And I apologize for my kids in the background. I gotta work and they just don't understand, so I'm sorry they're in the background. Okay, so I'm gonna take this dark color here. This is called Spirited, okay? And this is what you're gonna do. You're just gonna tap it. Okay, you see that color? There's barely anything there. You're just gonna kind of tap it there. You can suck in your cheeks for this, okay? Unless you have prominent, defined cheekbones, you may not need to. But here's the apple. If you just smile, you can suck it in, or you can smile. So I'm just gonna smile. See that apples on my cheeks? I can go there, I'm gonna swoop up. And then I'm just gonna keep doing that. And I'm gonna go back and forth, okay? And you can go in a round way as well. And watch how that color blends in. Okay, you see how it gives you sort of like a definition? Right, you don't want super dark on the front here. It does tend to get lighter, but you can just keep going until you get that desired, achieved color, okay? Funny face, Shani, geez. Okay. And same thing on the other side. Now you can do this light. I've used a darker blush. Now if you feel like, oh my god, there's too much, you could just rub out where you want. I think this looks good for me because I'm about to go put on like a ton of makeup. So I want everything to stand out. But that's more of a dramatic but subtle. And if you want a more subtle effect, you're going to use a light. Now if you are darker toned, deep colors look amazing on you. And if you want a sun-kissed glow and you're darker toned, then anything that has like peach aspects. If you are pale or lighter like myself, when you use darker colors, you literally have to make it like tap really quick and get that on and blend in so you can get something that's not like all crazy. Do not do this, okay, ladies? I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna get a really deep blush here. Can never open these. I just got my nails done and like I can never do these with nails. Okay, do not do this with your blush brush and get that and then type it on because it's just gonna be ridiculous. Like you don't want to do that, just tap it on. Okay, you want to go in a stroke. Okay, brush it in because like what happened, because I just did that, it's gonna take forever and then all that color is gonna go everywhere. Look at that. Look at that. It's everywhere. Now it's a mess. Okay, so even strokes. If you are using dark colors and you are light like myself, you got to do like a small tap and go upward. And if you want a sun-kissed glow, light pinks and Soft Peaches are your go-to shades. So I hope that helps with the blush. Let me know if you have any questions. It's really not that hard, and it really is an undervalued makeup product because it really can just heighten so many things. You could just add mascara to this look with a little like lip gloss and you're like good to go, right? So just keep that in mind, ladies. Blush is not intimidating. It could be so beautiful if you do it correctly.